Oh, and welcome to another video on George Drives. Today we're looking at this car, the 1997 Ford Mondeo British touring car. It's a very important car for me. We're going to explain why in just a little bit. But first, we're going to enter it into a race from the 1997 British touring car season. And we're going to see how we do. So here we are on the grid of the 1997 British Touring Car Championship in Brands Hatch. This is the Indy circuit. We're going to do 10 laps. We're going to start from the back of the grid, see how many places we can make up. Let's go! In my Ford Mondeo touring car. And we're off! See if we can make up a few positions. There are a few slow cars off the start. We make an excellent start there. We're going to get forced to the outside here. Wasn't really much space there. See if we can get a move up the inside. Careful not to hit Cleland. Let's see if we can try another move here. Again, I'm just trying to be careful. That's the thing, we don't want to hit anyone and take ourselves off. We'll have a look at the inside. Oh, he shuts the door on us. Over the bumps. I think we did make up a place there though. Someone on the outside in the Nissan Primera. And we've got the fastest lap there too, as we shift it up the inside. That's a good move. Get past Cleland. We've got Harvey next. We'll make another move up the inside. Oh, but we go a bit deep. And no matter, the deed is done. How are we going to get another move here on what? We go side by side. Not quite. See if we can get something done here. Now he's going to get the exit out the corner with a wider line there. Oh, and there's a bit of an incident ahead, it looks like. We make up a ton of places from that. Quite surprised here. This AI is on 110% difficulty. Oh, we go deep again. We'll make a bit of contact. He's still there though. So yeah, this car. So why is this car so important to me? Well, when I was younger, back in there, when I was a wee lad, I used to play a game called the TOCA Touring Car Championships, which was a game that followed the 1997 British Touring Car season, and all these cars you see in this race were all in it. We're having a brilliant race with this Audi. Yeah, at the time I was too young to really know what the British Touring Car Championship was. All I knew was that it had this car in it, which was the same car as my dad. So wee young George spent hours playing that game because he could drive around in his dad's Ford Mondeo, albeit with a bit of race trim. Well, that's kind of what touring cars are. Just imagine your dad's car dragged backwards through a Halfords, and there you got yourself a touring car. And even to this day, the British Touring Car Championship has got to be one of my favourite motorsports. The racing's just so close. There's always a bit of Bit of contact, a bit of pushing and shoving, proper elbows out racing. As we get his elbows out. And that's Tarqueen it. So yeah, this is the car that pretty much started it all off for me. The first car I ever drove in a racing game. So whenever I see these things, it just brings nostalgia. It looks like we're getting near the front of the pack here. I wasn't expecting to do this well. It looks like we have got a slower car leading though. Now this is definitely not something you would have seen in the actual 97 touring car season. These Fords, not exactly the best cars. But I didn't care about that. I just thought it was cool because I could drive my dad's car. We're going to lose a couple of places there after making a bit of contact. And that might be as charged through the field over and done now. We might just have to focus on defending. But that's what I love about these front wheel drive touring cars. If you spin, you just put in some opposite lock and slam your foot to the floor. Plus those front wheels having to do all the braking and the steering, as well as having to deal with about 300 horsepower. Those front tyres must be screaming by the end of the race. It looks like we're going to catch back up a little bit. Not sure what lap we're on. Not got any HUD other than what I can see in the cockpit here for that authentic touring car experience. They are making a new British touring car game coming out next year, so I'll definitely be keeping my eyes open for that one. But in the meantime, we have this mod for Race 07, which I'll leave linked in the description below. It's such an awesome mod, especially if you ever played TOCA touring cars or even saw some of these cars back in the day. Looks like we have caught them back up a little bit. So I'm not sure what lap we're on. There's not many left. See if we can get a move on this on Tarqueen it. He was the one who gave us that nice punt. It's still there, I think. But we get the job done. We get a bit of overspeed on this Laguna. Don't think it's the checkered flag just yet. We get the move done, but he might go for the cutback. No. I think he's got Tarquini to contend with. Because we're now behind Rydell. Go for a lunge. Don't quite make it work though. And this is so cool. Oh, we give him a little tap. Just to tell him we're there. And it is the checkered flag. There's going to be a drag race to the finish. And we just managed to get past him. What an awesome race that was. And seeing these cars go past, it's like I'm a little kid again. We finished 4th overall. So just one position off that podium. That's unfortunate. But not bad to say we came from the back of the grid. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy that, you know which buttons to press. That like button, that subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.